horrible moment. Ukrainian drone blows up advanced Russian T-90 tank after dropping grenades on it. Ukraine's military released a video on Wednesday of its drones harassing Russian tanks with grenades. The drones, which a video caption called the Hornets of Dovbush, were seen dropping the grenades on the Russian armor after tailing the vehicles on an open road. When one of the tanks slows to a stop, a drone catches up and drops its payload. The tanks, at least one of which appears to be an advanced T-90 model, do not seem to try to move out of the way. And it's unclear if the crews inside were aware of the drones directly above them. In one of the clips, the attacked tank begins accelerating and then reversing after the impact of the grenade. The drones are named after Hornets of Dovbush, an Eastern European outlaw who lived in the early 18th century and is now a folk hero likened to Robin Hood in Ukraine. The Hornets of Dovbush painfully sting enemy tanks, Ukraine's armed forces wrote. The Ukraine war has increasingly seen the use of drones on the battlefield, including small commercial drones taped with artillery shells. On its part, Russia has been relying on Iranian Shahed drones, using some as explosives that fly into their targets and self-destruct. Ukraine's army of drones is pummeling Russian President Vladimir Putin's forces on the battlefield, a Ukrainian government official says. From September 18 to Monday, Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles hit a record 205 pieces of Russian military equipment. As the war against Russia's invasion rages on, Ukraine's Minister of Digital Transformation, Mikhailo Fedorov, said. "Our soldiers keep moving forward, and Russians keep losing their equipment," Fedorov said in a tweet on Monday. Data shared by Fedorov indicated Ukraine's drone fleet destroyed 64 Russian cannons, 27 tanks, 55 trucks, and 38 armored combat vehicles last week alone. Ukrainian drones also struck 68 Russian troops, the data suggests. Powerful results. More to come, Fedorov added. As Russia's 19-month-long full-scale invasion of Ukraine grinds on, Kyiv is hoping its counteroffensive will reclaim Russian-occupied territory in the east and south of the Eastern European country. Ukraine launched its counteroffensive in June, though progress has been slow. Fedorov said Ukraine was dedicated to building a cutting-edge army of drones, the Associated Press reported Monday. The outlet adding that Ukraine had already trained more than 10,000 new drone pilots this year. Ukrainian and Russian drones are overrunning the battlefield these days as both countries increasingly relying on the unmanned aerial vehicles to wage modern war. At any given time, dozens of Ukrainian and Russian drones are patrolling the skies above Vuhledar in the east, near ongoing fighting in the Donetsk region. Ukrainian drone pilot Mykola Voroshnov told the Ukrainian news outlet Union. The unmanned aerial vehicles fly crisscrossing flight paths, causing jams and occasional collisions, Forbes reported this week, citing Voroshnov. The area has turned into Frankfurt Airport, a frenzied traffic of drones, both their own and those of others, Voroshnov told Union. It's like a crossroads in India. Drones are also playing a role near the front line, where Russians are attempting to counterattack as Ukraine advances amid offensive operations and test Ukrainian lines near the recently liberated southeastern village of Robotyne, an unofficial Ukrainian telegram channel used by soldiers of the 46th Separate Airmobile Brigade. Said this week, media reported. There is a constant tactical coverage of each other's positions, and all this under the constant supervision of reconnaissance drones of both ours and the enemy, the channel said, according to media. Ukraine long held a clear advantage in the use of drones, employing the unmanned systems for myriad uses, including targeting Russian equipment, evacuating wounded soldiers from the battlefield, and bringing the war to Russia's front door, and even into its house, with a series of recent base, airport, and infrastructure attacks. "We were absolute masters in the night sky," Voroshnov told Union. But that advantage isn't as clear as it once was. Amid Ukraine's current counter-offensive, Russia has effectively adapted its drone defenses while upping its own drone supply, Forbes reported. Following in Ukraine's footsteps, Russia has acquired several small drones, including quick first-person view, FPV drones, which cost only a few $100s, but can be equipped with explosives that easily take out pricey equipment. Voroshnov told Union that he fears Ukraine is starting to fall behind. There are indications, however, that Ukraine may still maintain an edge in drone warfare.